things to go boom boom. Hi guys, this is Tabiasobia, and today is an armor building day as I share my first mix set for Monster Hunter Rise. Yes, I've been messing around with armor sets during the review period for both melee and ranged weapons, and a few have been quite so fun so far. One that has been a blast, literally, is a variation on one of my favorite sets in the series, the Sticky Bowgun build. Basically, the idea is to use Sticky 3 ammo to pepper a monster's head and constantly RKO them out of nowhere. Oh my god! It's like having several exploding little hammers in your chamber. For Monster Hunter Rise, my sticky build is based on what I like to call the Rose Pumpkin mix set, which is a mix of Channeler, Renoplause, Puki Puki, and Moss Garl armor. The bad news is that you kinda look like an idiot. I mean, not kind of, you do look like an idiot. The good news is that it serves as a really good base for a sticky set, which you can fine-tune to match your style and needs. Anyway, here is the base build. For the head, you'll want to use the Channeler's hair tie, which is a Shrine Maiden outfit that unlocks as you go through the game's story. This comes with 2 points of the all-important spare shot, which gives you a chance to not expend ammo after shooting, a must for making those precious Sticky 3 ammo last longer, and also reduce the number of times you have to reload, which basically also makes it great for your DPS. Using the Renoplause chest and arms, meanwhile, gives you max artillery at level 3, which makes the explosions of your sticky ammo even more powerful. Then you've got the Puki Puki waist, which comes with 1 more point of spare shot for maxing the skill out. And then last but not least is the Moss Gar legs, which comes with 2 points of recoil down, which helps reduce the kickback from firing Sticky 3 ammo. And trust me, you'll need it. I mean, that stuff plants you like a tree on the spot. Like a big mighty oak tree. Minus the mighty part when you get hit. Anyway, once everything is in place, your base set should look something like this. Yeah, that force you feel is the gravitational pull created by Coco Chanel as she rolls in her grave after seeing this ensemble. But trust me, it works. Looks bad, but it works. I mean, this is about the best thing I can do as far as color matching. Maybe you can layer it. So for this video, I'm also using the Meteor Cannon Heavy Bowgun, which has great balance when it comes to damage, clip size, and ease of acquisition. But of course, feel free to sub in your sticky bowgun of choice. Anyway, this setup gives you 5 level 2 decoration slots and 7 level 1 deco slots to squeeze in more stuff. I recommend adding 1 absorber jewel to max out your recoil reduction. That way, when you fire your sticky 3s, you just get this little flinch as opposed to being rooted down in the ground longer. And then if you add 1 steadfast jewel, by the way, you'll max out stun resistance, which means you will no longer get dizzied, which is great. Especially for, like, slow heavy bowgun. By the way, adding 1 venom jewel also maxes out poison attack in case you want to use that for firing poison 2s. In fact, this heavy bowgun can also fire and auto-load every level 2 status shot, like paralysis, sleep, and exhaust. So I guess you can say it can double as a status weapon as well, though poison is the easiest to optimize with this particular mix set. And then as for the remaining level 2 deco slots and your talisman, you can pick what suits your style. Going attack boost 4 plus slugger 1, for example, gets your attack boost up to the minimum point where you get a percentage boost, while also adding a 20% increase to your KO power. And then add a 42 talisman, and you also get a sizable attack increase every time you cart. Another possible combination is 3 KO jewels and 2 special ammo jewels to max out your slugger skill, and then the power of your wyvern snipe. For more defensive players, you can go guard 3 plus divine blessing 2, or guard 2 plus divine blessing 3. You can even go guard 3 and divine blessing 3 if you swap out the steadfast jewel. It's basically up to you. In fact, I myself haven't filled out my deco slots for this set, as I'm still farming the requisite materials for decorations, but as you can see, even with just what is essentially the base build, it's already knocking monsters out left and right. By the way, this also goes well with what I like to call the recall Kinsect bullybug strategy in my review, which you'll see my niece use in parts of this video. This is where you use a blunt Kinsect to repeatedly hit a monster in the head, and then recall Kinsect to refill the Kinsect stamina right away, and then repeat the hits to the head once more. This can stagger the monster a lot, and even knock it down too. Anyway, my niece's set hasn't even been optimized with slugger skills, but it still works really nicely. By the way, she's using another mix set that I put together for her while we were reviewing the game earlier, and this one prioritizes attack boost and weakness exploit. It's actually a bit similar to at least one mixed build that's already out there, so not sure if it's worth a video on my part, but I might still do one about it because it works pretty well, and mine's like just slightly different. By the way, if you're wondering why this doesn't have any quick sheath skills, it's because I normally use the wirebug for that, so I'd rather use the slots for something else. As far as modding the meteor cannon, I recommend a shield for added safety, especially since you still flinch a bit even with max recoil reduction. On the plus side, reloading is relatively quick and can be done while moving, at least for sticky 3s. Sticky 2s still have really bad reload. For the weapon's rampage skill, I just picked attack boost 4, which equates to about a 5% damage boost. Also, since the meteor cannon does not auto-reload sticky 3s, that means you have the choice to quickly fire multiple shots in a row. And by that I mean without charging. But otherwise, if you like to charge your sticky 3s for even more damage, I highly recommend using the counter charger switch skill, which gets unlocked after finishing the Hone Your Heavy Bowgun 5-star quest at the Gathering Hub. This skill makes you charge your shots faster, which makes a huge difference, and it also serves as a really good counter. Just make sure not to use it to counter hits that hit more than once in a row, because you will get hit. Anyway, there you go, a quick rundown of my first Sticky Shot KO mix set for Monster Hunter Rise. I'm sure we'll get even more options as more monsters get added to the game. As always, feel free to share any variations you may have on this set, or even your own mixed sticky sets in the comment section, as I'd love to see what others are doing. Once again, this is Tabi Asobi, and thank you for watching.
This is for my fellow hunters!